What's up, guys? Your boy, 20K13. Going to give you guys a wrestling news wrap up for July 1st, 2015. Dolph Ziggler WWE update. As noted, WWE superstar Dolph Ziggler was a guest on Chad Duke vs. The World on 106.7 The Fan in Washington, D.C. recently and denied initial reports that he had re-signed with WWE. Dave Meltzer recently noted in the Wrestling Observer Wrestling Forum that Dolph was telling people close to him he has not signed a new WWE contract, despite recent conflicting reports stating otherwise. Furthermore, according to Meltzer, Dolph was avoiding the question of his contract status altogether when others brought it up around him. For those that missed it, Dolph said the following comment about his contract status and the possibility of leaving WWE on Chad Duke's show. And I quote, "I'm thinking about it right now. I had a request for an upcoming contract that will end a few months from now. Maybe 2 or 3 months from now, and they requested back what they would like. I countered another offer and we waiting to finalize some things. I love WWE, and I can't picture myself wrestling somewhere else, but it also becoming now where that Wednesday and Thursday, I can't just do that and get some outside live events for comedy and different movies and television options, which would be only be to promote myself as a WWE superstar, to make myself a bigger star so I can advance more in WWE. So if I can find that happy medium, I might have to go away for a little bit. What I want to do is make myself a bigger asset to WWE. If it involves leaving, that will crush me, but it might." CM Punk UFC Fight Kick. Reebok unveiled a new line of UFC fight kits today, including one for former WWE star and UFC trainee CM Punk. The event was mailed by several spelling and name errors by Reebok, which was not well received by many other fighters or the public. Some other notable mistakes feature Punk top spelled out as Phillip Brooks, his given name, missing an I. Gilbert Melendez missing up 2 fighters, Lyoto Machida and Marcio Lotto Alexandre, among several others. Filthy Tom Lawler and Rowdy Beck Rawlings even took issue with Reebok not considering the fighter's input or researching, as their full names were written out, even though neither had ever been billed as such. Although the event was pretty much a disaster for Reebok and UFC, many people have been having fun with it, as seen by some of the tweets below. Dolph stand-up booking. WWE superstar Dolph Ziggler recently noted on Twitter he was looking at confirming some more stand-up comedy booking for August. Dolph said he would announce more after confirmation sometime next week. He had done a few stand-up sets before, most recently in Hollywood at the Laugh Factory. Website selling unauthorized Dusty Rhodes merchandise. Tiger Cut, a UK-based website, was selling and taking pre-order for a Dusty Rhodes memorial t-shirt that they claim would see some proceeds go to the Rhodes family. The sale raised questions and a few fans notified WWE superstar Goldust, asking for legitimacy of the sale. Goldust flat out said this is not unauthorized by their family, and they had absolutely no knowledge of the sale. He sent tweets to the company telling them they need to stop all promotion of the shirt and that he already contacted his lawyer to halt the shirt. Tiger Cut did remove all social media mention of the shirt. A link still existed on their website a few hours after Goldust's request, but it has since been removed. Fans who may have mistakenly ordered this shirt should be aware the shirt is not for sale and contact the company for further details. June 29 WWE Raw viewership info. Show draws the lowest audience of 2015, according to ShowBuzzDaily.com. Last night's edition of WWE Raw took an average of 3.462 million viewers. This is down from last week's 3.670 million viewership average. This week's show, which was headlined by Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns vs. Seth Rollins and Kane in a no DQ match, took in 3.362 million viewers in the first hour, 3.544 million viewers in the second hour, and 3.482 million viewers in the final hour. This is the lowest viewership number in WWE Raw has drawn so far in 2015. News on next week's WWE Far East Tour. WWE is, of course, broadcasting its July 4th Tokyo event live on the WWE Network, and the company has a mini tour schedule in the Far East during that time. In addition to July 4th in Tokyo, WWE will also be holding a live event in Tokyo on July 3rd. On July 2nd, WWE will be holding a live event in Singapore. The call for WWE July 3rd show is currently being advertised as follows. WWE United States Champion John Cena vs. WWE NXT Champion Kevin Owens, Dolph Ziggler vs. King Barrett, Finn Balor vs. Chris Jericho, Neville vs. Kane, Paige vs. Nikki Bella vs. Naomi for the Divas Championship, Cesaro vs. Kofi Kingston, Lucha Dragon vs. Los Matadores. Release date set for Guardians of the Galaxy sequel. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, which will see Dave Bautista reprise his role as Drax vs. Thor, will be released in theaters on May 5th, 2017. Current WWE Champion to appear on next week's episode of Tough Enough. WWE has announced that current WWE World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins will be appearing on next week's episode of Tough Enough. On Tuesday's episode of the show, Roman Reigns appeared on the show. Storyline update on The Authority. Will Kane appear on next week's Raw? Kane is not advertised for next week's episode of Monday Night Raw at the Allstate Arena in Chicago, Illinois. It's likely that he will be kept off television for a week to continue the angle from this week where WWE World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins sent him on vacation to Hawaii. It was rumored on this week's Wrestling Observer Radio that we may see the Cadillac GTS that Rollins gave to J&J Security make an appearance on Raw again, perhaps leading up to the car being defaced by his battleground opponent, Brock Lesnar. WWE ribbon Natalya with Total Diva dominatrix theme. An upcoming episode of WWE Total Diva will feature Natalya hiring a dominatrix. US Weekly has posted the exclusive first look on their website. Apparently, Natalya wants to learn some moves off the dominatrix, and Tyson Kidd ended up storming out of the house. The description of this angle looks like classic WWE ribbon. They probably poking fun at the fact that Natalya was accused of being an evil dominatrix in a 2014 lawsuit. The accuser was a Pennsylvania prisoner who alleged that Natalya had mentally, emotionally, and physically abused him from 2005 until 2009. She would apparently yell obscenely like, "This is my dungeon, you little bitch." However, the lawsuit was dismissed on several grounds. That kind of incident was sure to result in some jokes at Natalya's expense in WWE backstage fraternity. It now looks like someone on WWE Total Diva writing team is having a bit of a laugh about the matter. It is just the latest in a long list of embarrassing storylines that Natalya has had to endure on Total Diva. The producer even made it look like her marriage to Tyson Kidd was in jeopardy in one previous series. In reality, there was absolutely no problem. Despite all of that, Total Diva has resulted in Natalya's profile being higher than it ever has been. She benefits on the whole from being on the popular show. WWE 2K16 confirmed unique roster status. WWE 2K16 has clarified that 120 unique wrestlers will all be available to play as when fans buy the game this October. There had been intense online speculation that 2K promoted largest roster ever would include variations of the same wrestler or some wrestler that would only be DLC. However, at WWE 2K Dev tweeted on Tuesday to quell that speculation. They stated that the 120 wrestler would include no repeat of wrestler. All 120 will be unique characters. That's pretty mind-blowing when you think about it. There are clearly going to be so many legends available in this game. In addition, to improve NXT and Diva roster. In contrast, WWE 2K15 only has 67 unique wrestler models. Bear in mind as well that there will inevitably also be some variation of character in addition to these 120 unique wrestlers. So the total roster size could well end up past 150. It's also nice to hear that the 120 wrestlers will be available from purchase of the game and not via additional DLC purchase. A big frustration for gaming fans right now is buying a game, only to find they have to then pay for download to get the full planned experience. It looks like this year WWE 2K15 isn't messing around. It is looking to impress from the very first play. Brock Lesnar going it alone in Japan this weekend. Jonathan Coachman petitioned to bring ESPN and WWE together for SummerSlam. According to PWInsider.com, while Paul Heyman was originally scheduled to go overseas with the WWE crew for this weekend Beast in the East live event, he is no longer attending. That means the Beast incarnate Brock Lesnar will be flying solo for his return to the ring against Kofi Kingston, a matchup that some might consider a bit of a mismatch. Former WWE announcer, current ESPN analyst, and generally hilarious on-screen personality Jonathan Coachman took to Twitter this week to state that he wants to bring his former and current employer together. ESPN had already proven they will give pro wrestling a great deal of coverage as the event is considered a major pop culture happening, as this year's WrestleMania pay-per-view saw more airtime on the network than ever before. No Raw replay scheduled for next Tuesday night. The next set of NXT TV taping revealed. The USA Network does not have a Tuesday Raw replay scheduled for next Tuesday as a lead-in for Tough Enough. Last night, the network had a 2-hour version of Raw as a lead-in for the show. WWE holds the next set of NXT TV taping on July 16th in Winter Park, Florida at Full Sail University. WWE superstar back on the road following the passing of his father. WWE ring announcer and the wife of Cody Rhodes, Eden mentioned on Twitter that she was the WWE crew. The crew flew overseas on Tuesday night for a WWE short tour of Singapore and Japan. This means that Cody, aka Stardust, is back on the road with the company following the passing of his father, Dusty Rhodes. It's expected for him to return to WWE TV next week. Speaking of WWE Overseas Tour, the promotion starts the tour tomorrow night in Singapore at the Singapore Indoor Stadium. Will Paul Heyman be in Japan with Lesnar? Paul Heyman was originally advertised for the July 4th WWE Beast in the East live event, which would see Brock Lesnar face Kofi Kingston. However, Heyman had been pulled from advertisement for the show, so it appeared as if he would not be making the trip to Japan with the WWE crew. WWE Hall of Fame superstar Billy Graham, still lobbying for Dusty Rhodes' NXT job, provides health update. WWE Hall of Fame superstar Billy Graham, who last week announced he is interested in doing Dusty Rhodes' job in WWE NXT, has posted the following update on Facebook, and I quote, "Hello wrestling fans, this is superstar Billy Graham. With all other rumors going around about my interest or lack of concerning a position for me with the NXT that my dear friend Dusty Rhodes had, I thought that was necessary to give you a direct statement from me to set the record straight. First off, I have been planning on moving back to Florida for some time now. My wife of 35 years, Valerie, is from Tampa, and all of her family live there. Also, my daughter lives in West Palm Beach. This morning, Tuesday, June 30th, 2015, I sent an email directly to Vince informing him that if the position that Dusty once had has not been filed, that I am very much interested in taking it since I am moving back to live in Florida. I have not heard back from Vince or any of his staff, as he is a very busy man. I am sure at some point I will get an answer from Vince concerning this question. About my qualification for this position, it should be obvious that I am qualified for this NXT position of coaching the younger talent about how to do promote and communicate with the worldwide WWE TV wrestling audience. Also, I am not so stupid that I would try to teach them how to be charismatic to the level of a Dusty Rhodes or myself. One is born with that level of charisma, but a young wrestler can be taught to be more confident in their delivery and bring out their full potential in this area. About my health, as almost everyone knows, I have had a successful liver transplant. My liver, according to a recent test, is doing extremely good. I feel a very robust, alert, and healthy. As the doctor at the world-famous Mayo Clinic Hospital here in Phoenix have told me, and I train at a 24-hour fitness gym 4 days a week. As soon as I hear from Mr. Vince McMahon regarding the NXT position, one way or another, I will post that information on my Facebook. Thank you for your time, and everyone have a nice day. Superstar Billy Graham. WWE Network to be free in the month of July. WWE announced on this morning that the WWE Network is free to new subscribers in the month of July. And finally, are there plans for the USA Network to continue airing Raw replays, Raw DVR issue on DirecTV? Many DirecTV subscribers have reported that their DVR did not record Raw on Monday, but instead recorded the 2-hour version on Tuesday night. Speaking of the 2-hour replay of Raw, it is not scheduled for next week. It looks as if it was just a one-time thing to raise awareness for Tough Enough. Another wrestling podcast interviewed several wrestlers at the New England Fan Fest, including Jim Cornette, Ricardo Rodriguez, Raymond Glacier Lawyer in full costume, Bill Goldberg, Jimmy Snuka, referee Jimmy Cordero, and more. Here's what Goldberg said about having one more match, and I quote, "I think it's widely believed that WWE and I don't like each other, and if there's anybody else out there, promotion-wise, that may have the ability to bring me in, who knows, I'd like to do it again, one time. If not, then it's no skin off my foreskin by any stretch." Well, that is, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys on the next one. Peace.